This is episode 6 of Focus on FCPS, a series on education at Global Television Network on Fox 5 Plus. Welcome to all of you. I am Vinson Xavier Palathingal, your host and a candidate for Fairfax County School Board at large. Fairfax County residents are going to polls in just 3 days. On Tuesday, November 5th, they will elect the leaders for their local government, including a 12-member school board. I have Surabhi Kanal with me, who asked me many intelligent questions on the campaign trail. I brought her here to discuss it so that all voters can have a peek at the burning issues at FCPS. Welcome, Surabhi.
Glad to be back. Now, I wanted to start by asking you about your concerns on parental rights and transparency. How is the situation now, and how do you propose to change it?
Most definitely. With textbooks gone and opportunity for participation only online, parents, especially from the vulnerable sections of the society, are effectively excluded from their children's school lives. The system explicitly tells the kids that it understands them better, not their parents. Parental involvement in school is at an all-time low. Avenues of parental involvement should be aggressively advocated for, preserved and protected. Immigrant parents who came from dysfunctional public school systems in socialist countries have no concept of regular parental involvement in their children's school lives. Such lack of awareness is compounded with their general aversion and shyness to get involved in an unfamiliar culture. The need for both parents to be working a lot of hours to have enough to sustain their low-income families almost completely shuts them out from involving in the school. Considering all these, I am certain that we must do more to help enable parents to be more involved in their children's education. We must encourage them to work hand in hand with the teachers and the system. As a school board member, I am determined to advocate for more parental involvement. I am sure such proactive parental involvement will do a lot to address the achievement gap for children coming from disadvantaged communities.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of concerns surrounding the sex education, or what we call family life education, FLE.
Yeah.
What are your positions on some of these issues?
Historically speaking, sex education was accepted by the whole world to better protect the children from misinformation and prevent them from dangers associated in experiencing their newly found sexuality. It was supposed to be helping them have strong families when they become adults. FCPS misleads parents about family life education, also known as FLE, saying that it is preventive program when it has no preventive goals and its effectiveness in prevention has never been evaluated. Sex education as provided at FCPS is mostly age inappropriate and will increase risky behavior in children instead of protecting them. In addition to the explicit material that is already being taught to children as young as 4th grade, encouraging adolescent children deciding their gender based on their feelings is very counterproductive. Such lessons were added to FCPS family life education curriculum starting from 7th grade against overwhelming parental opposition. The attitude that systems and the government know more about the needs for their children than their parents is wrong and should be corrected. We will need sex education, I agree. However, whatever FCPS's family life education is a sex education gone haywire. I believe such teaching, especially to the very young minds, encourages unwanted curiosity and experimentation that has the potential to inflict irreparable damage to their personalities and thereby to the future of humanity as we know it.
Yeah, that's interesting indeed. I like the plan that I'm hearing. Now, school security and mental health issues are hot topics with all the recent mass shootings going on. Now, what are your thoughts on some of those issues?
At FCPS, there is very minimal emphasis on ensuring armed security in all schools starting from K through 12. Our elementary schools currently do not have permanent security staffing, while middle and high schools have staffed with just one school resource officer each. I would like to employ more of the most effective tool in preventing a tragedy, which is more trained and armed security personnel in each school. When it comes to lives of our children, we can't take any chance at all. The benefits of having strong families with both parents on children's lives should never be understated. Students must also be equipped with skills that calm the mind, relax the body, and techniques to quell negative, harmful emotions. Training students to gain greater autonomy through self-regulation, self-restraint, and personal responsibility is a good place to start.
Thank you so much, Vinson. I always leave with so much information in my hands, so thank you.
No, that's great to hear, Surabhi. It was an effort from my part to educate the voters about various issues that they should keep in mind when heading to polls in 2 days. Visit my website, vinsonforschoolboard.com, to learn more about these issues. In 2 days, on November 5th, I request you to do your part and exercise your right to vote. That is the end of the 6th episode of Focus on FCPS. Thank you all.